Moose King, thank you for joining, and thank you for leaving such a nice comment as the first comment in my live. Thank you for not being rude to me. I appreciate that. Grayson, I am good. How are you, Grayson? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for not saying anything rude, okay? Roads and Traffic says I'm late. I am not late. Leave my live, okay? I'm on exactly when I wanted to come on. Leave my live now. Jason comments, stupid Megamind. Okay, leave my live. You're not funny. You're disrespectful. Do not come into my live stream and call me Megamind. Not even 40 seconds into my live stream, and I'm being disrespected already. Leave my live now. Now, whew. Thank you all for joining. Now, since this is the beginning of my live stream, which means that we are going to go over the rules of my live stream, since some people do not understand how to follow the rules. Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to say anything bad about school here, okay? That is not tolerated here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. Anyways, let's get started. Let's see. Ethan, thank you for the super chat. I do remember you, Ethan. Ethan says, hi, Koi Dog, remember me. Thank you, Ethan, for joining. I'm going to put you on my good student list. Thank you, Ethan, for not joining my live to say anything rude to me, okay? I appreciate that, Ethan. See, it is not that hard to be here and say nice things to me. Nicole Cranfield, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Nicole. Jeez. Nicole says, put me on the good list. I studied since 7 a.m. and I just finished for the day. Good for you, Nicole. I am proud of you. I studied all day too, okay? Because I hate Sundays, okay? I wish that we could be in school all day today, but no, okay? We have to have off today. It is ridiculous. Thank you, Nicole. You are going on my good student list. And Nicole, that $5 green super chat is the number 1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, your name and your name alone is going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now that is you. You're going to be named number 105 on the honor roll if it stays that way. So thank you so much for that $5 green super chat, the number 1 largest one of my entire live stream. Thank you. Call me redone, just commented Megamind. Okay. Nothing about me looks like Megamind, okay? I am not bald, I am not blue, and I most certainly do not have a large forehead. So if you are joining my live stream to call me names like Megamind, I want you out now. You are required to leave. You are going to be kicked out of here. You are a bad student, and bad students are not welcome in this live stream. We talk about how much we love school here. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Do I make myself clear? Thank you. Ren, thank you for the super chat. Ren says hi. Hello to you, Ren. Thank you. Tricky, thank you for the super chat. Tricky says, I'd rather listen to ABBA than do my dumb homework. Okay. Number 1, don't call homework dumb. And number 2, you should not be listening to music, Tricky. Leave my live now. That is illegal. You're going on the bad student list, Tricky. Who do you think you are? Frog Army, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Thank you for joining again. Frog Army says, best YouTuber ever, plus best teacher's pet, plus smartest student. Thank you so much, Frog Army. I know, I am the best YouTuber ever. There is no one better than me. If you think anyone out there is better than me, then we're gonna have a problem. You need to get out of my live now. Thank you, Frog Army. Thank you. You're gonna go on my good student list. Thank you so much for that $5 green super chat. You have tied Nicole for the number 1 largest super chat of my entire live stream, and that means if it stays that way, both of your names are going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now, that is both of you. So you both are going to go on here. You're going to be names number 105 and 106. So thank you so much for that $5 green super chat, the number 1 largest one of my entire live stream. Thank you. Let's see what other kind comments there are. William comments, can you eat dirt? No. Why on earth would I eat dirt? That's not funny. Why would you ask someone that, okay? That is called bullying. You are in my live stream. Why would you tell me to eat dirt? No, rule number one of this live stream. This is a pro school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to say anything rude about school here. That is not tolerated here. Rule number two of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number three of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. Thank you. Are you kidding me? There we go. Finally, a nice comment. Melissa Rojas comments W school. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that so much. You honestly don't know how many people come into my live stream just to say rude things about school. Melissa, you're going on my good student list. In case you're new here, I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. And trust me, you don't want to be there. If you say anything nice, though, you go on the good student list. So I suggest you sit there and you shut your mouth now. If you have nothing nice to say, do not say anything at all. Thank you. I do not tolerate foul behavior in this live stream. The GOAT, thank you for that super chat. The GOAT says, please don't take me to the principal's office. Then don't do anything against the school rules, okay? It is not that difficult. I have no problem with you if you are sitting in my live stream not violating the rules and not saying anything rude about school, okay? But if you're in here saying rude things about school, then yeah, I'm going to tell your principal that you're doing this, okay? Because that is not allowed. You are not allowed to come onto this live stream and say rude things about school. Cat Lover, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Cat says you are awesome. Thank you, Cat. I appreciate that. You're going to go on my good student list. Thank you so much for being kind to me. See, it is not that hard to be nice to me. Leave my live now if you can't do that. Stickman, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Stickman. Stickman says, I am Frog's cousin and you are an L. Okay. Leave my live now. I am not an L. I am the opposite of an L. I am the best person to ever exist, okay? There is no one out there who loves school as much as I do. So if you have a problem with that, you can leave my live. Get out now, Stickman. You're going on the bad student list. I don't want you in here anymore. Leave my live. Shame on you. Wyatt, thank you so much. That super chat, Wyatt. I remember you. You're in every live stream. You are always a good student. I'm going to put you on my super good student list, Wyatt. Thank you for not being rude to me. Thank you for always being nice to me. See, it is not that hard to be in this live stream and be nice to me. 11, thank you for the super chat. 11, thank you for not being rude. Now, if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We are currently at wow, we are 200 subscribers away from 674,000 subscribers. That is insane. Thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Thank you. Frog Army, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Frog says, L Stickman. I agree. L Stickman. Leave my live if you don't like school, okay? Let me make something very clear. There are 3 rules to this live stream. Rule number 1 of this live stream. This is a pro school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, like Frog and Lil Jim did, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And I will not tolerate a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. Leave my live now if you can't follow the rules. Lil Jim Bob, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Lil Jim says, school is a W and you are a W. Thank you, Lil Jim. I am a W. There is no one out there who's better than me. So, Lil Jim, you're going to go on my good student list. Thank you so much for being nice to me. 11, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, 11, for not using that to say anything rude to me. Gamer Glitch, thank you for that super chat, Gamer. Gamer comments, who do you think you are, Smuck? Leave my live now. How dare you insult me in my own live stream, okay? I'll have you know that I am the owner of this live stream. I am the ruler of this live stream. So you are legally not allowed to disrespect me in my live stream. You are legally not allowed to say anything rude to me in my live stream. So Gamer, I want you out of my live. You are being asked to leave my live now. That is not tolerated here. You are going on my bad student list. Who do you think you are? What gives you the right to come in here and call me names? You are not going on the good student list. Thank you, Nicole, for that thumbs up. Colton, thank you for the super chat. Colton says, what is your least favorite subject? This may surprise you, but I have a few subjects that I hate. I absolutely hate recess, lunch, art, music, and band class. All 5 of those classes need to go. They are a waste of our time. And I hate physical education. I hate that class. Thank you, Colton. Wyatt, thank you for that super chat, Wyatt. I'm glad you have been in every single live stream. That is so good to hear, because I remember you. You are in so many of my live streams. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Genji, welcome back. Genji, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Genji says, gamer glitch, that's harassment, by the way. Yes, it is. If you are in my live stream, you are not allowed to say rude things to me, because if you do, that is called harassment and bullying, and you are not allowed to cyberbully me in this live stream. Leave my live now. You are not welcome here. In this live stream, we follow the rules. Thank you, Genji, for that $5 green super chat. You are going on the good student list, Genji. I appreciate that. Now, if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. Do it now. Thank you. Okay. Ethan, thank you for the super chat. Ethan says, Koi Dog, do you know Zach D films? I do not. But I do love movies. I love documentaries, so I might have to check them out. Frog Army, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Frog Army. That's tied for the #1 largest one on my entire live stream. Thank you. Frog Army says homework plus mathematics test plus history test. Yep. That sounds amazing. I wish I could be doing homework, a mathematics test, and a history test right now, but no. It's Sunday, and that's the weekend. No. We need to get rid of the weekends. Who agrees with me? Comment down below if we should get rid of weekends. I believe that we need to get rid of them. I want school every single day of every single week of every single month of every single year. Who agrees with me? You better agree with me, or there will be consequences. Echo, thank you for that super chat, Echo. Echo says, hi, bro. I'm with my BF. Do you want to say hi? Hello, but you should not be doing that, okay? Leave my live now. That is not okay. Thank you. Why are you telling me that? Your mom, thank you for the super chat. Your mom says, Chucky said El Nicole and has South Park in his name. Okay. Chucky is a good student, your mom. Leave my live. I will keep an eye out for that, though, because if Chucky's saying anything rude, you are not allowed to say rude things here. Thank you. Arcelia says, hi, I'm new here. Thank you, Arcelia. I hope you're a good student, okay? If you are new here, there are 3 rules to this live stream that you are required to follow at all times. Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to say anything rude about school here, okay? Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me, because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. Now, I do want to do one more shout out. I didn't write everyone's name down, but the ones in particular, I want to shout out Nicole, Frog, Genji, Lil Jim, and Aurelia. All 5 of them, and more people too, all of them, sent a $5 green super chat that is tied for the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, all of their names are going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now, it is all of you. So thank you so much for that $5 green super chat. Everyone is going to go on the honor roll if it stays that way, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for that $5 green super chat, the #1 largest one on the entire live stream. If it stays that way, you're all going on the honor roll. Thank you. Vinny's, thank you for the super chat. Vinny says, dude, are you okay? Okay. I am okay. All right. I'm the most okay person to ever exist. Do I look like someone who's not okay? I love school with all of my heart, and any normal person would love school as much as me, okay? I'm not crazy. You're crazy for not liking school. Leave my live now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Chucky, thank you for the super chat. Chucky says, put your mom on the bad list because he framed me. Yep. Thank you, Chucky, for clearing that up. I am putting your mom on the bad student list. See, I know you. I know that you would never say anything like that. Aurelia, thank you so much for that $5 green super chat, Aurelia. Aurelia says, okay, you had me until you said you hated music class. I'm also a law school major. A lot of these things that you're saying are illegal, wrong. Okay. I have never ever said anything that is incorrect, okay? No, those classes they take up way too much time of our day. If we had music class for 5 minutes, then that's okay. But we do not need music class instead of calculus, okay? Because I love calculus. I believe that we need more mathematics classes, okay? Thank you, Aurelia. I appreciate that you agree with most of the things I say. Javier, thank you for the super chat. Javier says, have a great day. Thank you, I will. Frog Army, thank you for the super chat. Frog Army says, get rid of weekends and get rid of summer break and get rid of spring break. And I love school and you're the best teacher's pet. Frog Army, that's the perfect comment. Your name is going on the super good student list. Thank you, Frog Army, for being nice to me, unlike half of the people in this live. Thank you. Jamie Benevides, thank you so much. That $10 yellow super chat, Jamie. That $10 yellow super chat is the number one largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, your name and your name alone is going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now that is you. So if it stays that way, your name is going to be named number 105 on the honor roll. So thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat, the number one largest one of my entire live stream. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie says, hi, I'm your biggest fan and you're so pretty. Thank you, Jamie. I know I'm very pretty, but that does not matter. What matters is that I'm extremely smart. I have the biggest brain out of anybody here. I'm smarter than every single person in this live stream combined, okay? Thank you, Jamie. You are going to go on my good student list. Thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. Thank you. Ethan, thank you for the super chat. Ethan says, W. Nicole Cranfield. I agree. W. Nicole. She is amazing. Thank you. XC Full, thank you for that super chat. I remember your name, but I do not remember what we talked about. I hope you said nice things, because you are not allowed to be here if you do not like school. Farah, thank you for the super chat. Farah says, how do you like school? School is trash. Okay. School is not trash. Who do you think you are coming into my live stream and telling me that school is trash? School is the complete and total opposite of trash. School is the most amazing thing to ever exist. If you think school is trash, then you need to leave my live. You are not welcome here. Anyone who doesn't like school needs to go. This is a pro-school live stream. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Leave my live right now, Farah. Nicole, thank you for that super chat. Nicole says, guys, stop spamming bad words. I agree. If you are here to cause trouble, leave my live. There we go. Is that better? Can you see me? There we go. Is that better? Can you see me? Is this better now? Or do I have to completely restart the live stream? Can you hear me and can you see me? Yes or no? Yes? It froze. Is it still frozen or am I good now? Jeez. That was ridiculous. Unbelievable. I'm glad it's better now. I do not know what happened. Maybe my internet got shut off for a second. Anyways, I lost my entire groove. Unbelievable. I'm going to write a letter to this internet company, and they're going to hear my wrath, okay? Thank you. I'm glad you can hear me and see me now, okay? Thank you. Jamie, thank you for that $20 orange super chat, Jamie. Jamie says, you are so smart, too. You're the smartest person ever. Jamie, thank you so much for that. You are going to go on my super good student list. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that so much, all right? I'm glad you can hear me, right? Am I good now? I'm not lagging. Do I look fine and do I sound fine? Yes or no? I'm going to keep reading, though, just in case I do sound fine. Mary, thank you for that $100 red super chat. Jeez, Mary. Mary, that $100 red super chat is the number one largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, your name is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. That is insane. Mary, that $100 red super chat. That is insane. That is the number one largest super chat of my entire live stream. If it stays that way, your name and your name alone is going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now, that is you. You're going to be named number 105 on the honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much for that $100 red super chat, the number one largest one of my entire live stream. If it stays that way, your name's definitely going on that honor roll. That is insane, Mary. You're going to go on my good student list. No, my super good student list. Sorry, Mary. Thank you so much for that that $100 red super chat. Now, I do apologize if I missed your super chat there. My live cut out for a second, so I had to fix that. I'm gonna try and read through as many as I can. Some disappeared though. I apologize if it disappeared. Jake, thank you for the super chat. Jake says, W Nicole, W School, and W Koi Dog. I agree completely. There is no one better than me. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate that support. Thank you. Aviator, thank you for that super chat. Aviator says, school is like watching paint dry, as bad as... Okay, no. Are you calling school boring? Because school is not boring. You need to leave my live. I do not want you here, okay? Every single person in my live stream loves school. So leave my live right now if you don't like school, okay? Like, that is ridiculous. Thank you very much. Cool Kid, thank you for the super chat. Cool Kid says, I love school. Thank you, I love school too. Echo, thank you for the super chat. Echo says, do you want to say anything to my boyfriend? You are the best. Thank you, Echo. I'm glad I'm the best. Tell your boyfriend that you should be studying right now. You should be studying right now. Thank you. A little too much spit with that S. Thank you, I appreciate that. What other comment? Jamie, wow. Jamie, thank you so much for that $100 red super chat, Jamie. Jeez, Jamie, you have tied Mary for the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, both of your names are going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it is the both of you. Both of your names are going to go on this honor roll. You're going to be names number 105 and 106. Thank you so much for that $100 red super chat, the #1 largest one on my entire live stream. If it stays that way, both of your names are going on that honor roll. That is insane. Thank you so much, Jamie. Wow. Nicole, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, Nicole. I hope it sounds better now. Does my mic sound better? Does my mic sound better? Because, yeah, I don't know. Something happened. The live stream glitched. I'm hoping it's all better now. And if it's not better, I'm going to report YouTube to the teacher, and it is going to get in a lot of trouble. Thank you very much. Thank you. What other comments are there? I want to see nice comments, no more rude and disrespectful comments. Nezuko, thank you so much for that $10 yellow super chat. Thank you, Nezuko. Thank you, too, for not saying anything rude to me. I appreciate that. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. We are currently... Wow, we are 900 subscribers away from 676,000 subscribers. That is insane. Thank you so much. Please be sure to subscribe. Do it right now. You are only allowed to subscribe, though, if you are students. Davis, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Davis says, school is terrible, but here now. Leave my live now if you think school is terrible. That is not funny. I want you out of my live. Most amazing thing to ever exist. How dare you say otherwise? That is so disrespectful. That is so rude. Ethan, thank you for that super chat. I agree with that. Thank you. Jacksonville, thank you for the super chat. Jacksonville says, I'm such a big fan of you, Koi Dog. Thank you. I agree. There is no one better than me. Teddy, thank you for that super chat. Teddy says, I'm sadly graduated from middle school. Thoughts? See, you should not be sad that you are graduating from middle school, okay? Because you get to go to high school now, okay? So you should be very happy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Am I glitching now? Yes or no? Am I glitching? Yes or no? Am I glitching? Do I sound okay? Or do I... Yeah. Am I glitching? Does the live seem okay? I'm not sure what happened. No? Okay. Alright, this is weird. I'm not sure what's going on with this live. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Like, do I sound pixelated at all? Yes or no? Because this is weird. This hasn't happened before. I'm very... Huh. Okay. Do I sound normal? Yes or no? I'm seeing a lot of yeses. I'm seeing a lot of nos. Just real quick before I continue. Do I sound normal? Yes or no? This is so weird. Okay, I sound normal. See, I'm seeing a lot of mixed messages. This is really strange. Okay. Let me try something. Give me 1 second. Okay, how is that? Does that sound better? Does this sound better? Yes or no? Do I look better? Do I sound better? Yes. Okay. Yes. Sounds okay. I'm seeing a lot of I'm gonna keep going for now, unless it gets unbearably bad. Just let me know if no, I'm not better. Jeez, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna pull up my live stream on my YouTube app real quick because this is ridiculous. I should not be lagging this much. Thank you for letting me know this. Let me real quick on my iPad. I should not be lagging this much. Thank you so much for telling me. Let me see here. Okay. So this is what you see. It's not terrible. You know what? Okay. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work, okay? There might be a little lag, but we're going to make it work, okay? Thank you. Now, anyways, rule number 1 of this live stream, okay? Just to make myself very clear, this is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream, if you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. Finally, rule number 3 of my live stream, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen, and I will not tolerate a rude message on my screen for multiple minutes. Thank you. Maddie, thank you for the super chat. Maddie says bald. Okay, I'm not bald. Leave my live now. I'm the complete opposite of bald. I want you out of here. How dare you be rude to me like that? Leave my live now. Honestly, who do you think you are coming into my live stream and telling me that I am bald? I'm one of the best people to ever exist. There is no one out there who is better or smarter than me. So how about you leave my live? I do not want you here. Thank you. Now, if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Please subscribe now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mr. Peanut comments, okay, Billy, bad, okay. Leave my live now. Do not call me names like that. Do not use foul language in my live stream. That is disrespectful. Thank you. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. That is ridiculous. Now, I do want to do one more shout out to Mary and... It went away, but Mary and Jamie real quick. Mary and Jamie both sent a $100 red super chat. That is the number 1 largest one of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, both of their names are going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is way for me to honor the number 1 largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now it's the both of them. Both of their names are going to go on the honor roll if it stays that way. So thank you so much for that $100 red super chat, the number 1 largest one of my entire live stream. Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, I'm watching the live stream on another device right now, and so far it looks good. Thank you. So if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I would appreciate that so much. Thank you. This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say anything disrespectful here. Thank you. Maddie, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Maddie. Maddie says Megamind. Okay. I am not Megamind. I am the complete opposite of Megamind. I am not blue, I am not bald, and I am most certainly, I do not have a large forehead. Leave my live now, Maddie. You are not allowed here. I said very specifically, if you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me. Because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. And I do not tolerate that, so leave my live now. If you're going to comment rude things, that is not welcome here. Thank you. SSJ Sandwich, thank you so much for that $5 green super chat. SSJ says, what is your favorite extracurricular? My favorite extracurricular is Mathematics Club. I am actually the president of the Mathematics Club. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now, I'm watching the stream right now. It looks like it's behind by like 1 minute. So if I don't get to your comment right away, just be patient because I am a minute behind. Ruby, thank you for that super chat. Ruby said, no. Ruby, leave my live now. That is inappropriate. Thank you. Do not comment rude stuff like that. Thank you. There are 3 simple rules to this live stream if you are going to watch this, okay? Rule number 1 of my live stream. This is a pro school live stream. That means that you are not allowed to comment anything bad about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single super chat out loud to the entire live stream. And finally, rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below like all of these people just did, thank you so much for that, you are required to compliment me because I will not tolerate a I will not tolerate a message that appears down here that is inappropriate. Because I'm forced to look at those for multiple minutes. The larger it is, the longer I look at it. Leave my live now if you do that. Thank you. Maddie, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Maddie. Maddie says, hi, you're a Megamind. Okay. Maddie, get out of my live. You're banned from my live. Get out now. I don't want you here anymore. That is illegal, Maddie. You are going on my bad student list. That's right. I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. If you say anything nice, though, you go on the good student list. So I suggest you shut your mouth right now and be nice to me. It is not that difficult, Maddie. Leave my live now. Ungrateful, rude. Matilda, thank you for the $5 green super chat, Matilda. Matilda says school is amazing. Thank you, Matilda. I appreciate that. School is amazing. There is nothing better than school. Now, if you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. We are 800 subscribers away from 677,000 subscribers. That is insane. Please be sure to subscribe. Do it right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Calypso, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Calypso. Calypso says your hair is fabulous. Thank you, Calypso. I know it is. My hair is fabulous. There is nothing better than my hair. I have the best hair ever. I want to take one more quick second to shout out Mary and Jamie. Mary and Jamie both sent a $100 red super chat. That is the number one largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, both of their names are going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the number one largest super chat of every single live stream. And right now it is the both of them. They're going to be names number 105 and 106 on the honor roll if it stays that way. So make sure you subscribe to them. Thank you so much for that $100 red super chat, the number one largest one of my entire live stream. Anyways, let's continue reading more comments. Thank you. What other comments are there? Olympia comments, hi, you look handsome. Thank you, I am handsome. I'm not just handsome, though. I am the smartest person to ever exist. There is no one out there who is smarter than me. So leave my live now if you believe you're smarter than me, okay? Now, I'm going to add rule number 4 to my live stream. Rule number 4 to my live stream, I am smarter than you, and you need to deal with it, okay? So leave my live right now if you can't understand that. I am the smartest person in the entire universe. I get straight on all of my homework assignments. And if you don't believe me, then you can leave my live. Thank you, Olga, for that super chat. Frog Army, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Frog Army. Frog says, I'm back. My cousin was attacking me. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Frog Army. Your cousin is ridiculous. Thank you, Frog Army. You are a good student. Your cousin is not a good student. Thank you. Addie says, you are smart. Thank you, Addie. I am smart. Tweeget says, you're the smartest person alive. Yes, I am. Thank you. Ethan comments, bro, you can't even afford good Wi-Fi. Yeah, I am watching my live stream right now, and I am not lagging. You see that? Look at this. I am not lagging. So how about you leave my live and don't gaslight me anymore, Ethan? You're going on the bad student list. I just proved you wrong. How about you get out of my live now? I do not want you here. No one wants you here. Get out now. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that, though. I don't know what happened. I'm going to try and fix it. Maddie, thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. It's the third largest super chat of my entire live stream. Thank you, Maddie. Maddie says, get a job, please. Okay. I'm not going to get a job because being a student is my job, okay? I love going to school. There is nothing better than going to school. I'll have you know that I am 23 years old, and I graduated from college last year. I actually turned 24 years old in like 3 months. So you might be wondering, why am I still in school? Well, when I graduated, I begged my teachers to allow me to go back to school, and they said yes. So that is why I am still in school right now. And if you don't like that, then you know how to leave my life. Get out now. I don't want you here. Thank you. Now, if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. We are 300 subscribers away from 677,000 subscribers. That is insane. Thank you so much. Please be sure to please be sure to subscribe. Do it now. Thank you. I completely tripped up on my words there. SpongeBob, thank you for the super chat, SpongeBob. I know you. SpongeBob says 100% fluffy hair. Also, I love your videos. Thank you, SpongeBob. I have the best hair ever. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for not making fun of my hair. Calypso, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Calypso says, have you heard of Epic the Musical or Cookie Run Kingdom? I have not heard of those, but if those are games or anything like that, then they're illegal and you need to leave my live. Thank you, Aiden, for that super chat. I appreciate that. There are 3 very simple rules to my live stream. Rule number 1 on my live stream. This is a pro school live stream. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here. Rule number 2 of my live stream. If you send a super chat, you are required to say something nice to me because I'm forced to read every single one out loud to the entire live stream. Rule number 3 of my live stream. If you send a large super chat that appears on my screen down below, you are required to compliment me because as you can see, the larger it is, the longer it stays on my screen. Leave my live now if you don't understand that. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. I don't think I've ever spoken that fast. Frog Army, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Frog Army. Frog Army says, add new rules. Rule number 4, no one calls you Megamind. Rule number 5, no cyberbullying. Those are very good rules, Frog Army. I might have to add those because you are not allowed to cyberbully me in my own live stream. That is so unbelievably rude. I am the owner of this live stream. I am the ruler of this live stream. For you to come into my live and just be rude to me and make fun of me, that is absurd. That is ridiculously rude, and you need to leave my live stream if you think that is okay, because that is 100% not okay. Ron, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. Kata, thank you for the super chat. Kata says, I did 2 grades in 1 year, therefore I'm smarter. Yeah, you're not smarter, okay? I could have graduated college when I was in diapers still. But I chose to go through school normally because I want to be in school for as long as possible. Leave my live now, Kata. Who do you think you are? User, thank you for that super chat. Leave my live now. Just Dog, I remember you. Thank you, Just Dogs, for that $5 green super chat. Thank you. Just Dog says, guess who's back? Back again? Okay. That is a song, so do not comment that again. That is rude. We do not talk about music or songs here, okay? You would not do that in school, so leave my live now. Anthony Edit says, dog, what is your Wi-Fi? Okay. Clearly, I'm going to need to address this next live stream. I'm watching my live stream right now, and I am not lagging. You see that? There is no lag there, so I do not know what you are talking about. In all seriousness, though, I think I do know what you're talking about because for some reason, like 20 minutes ago, the live stream just disconnected. I did not want to end it and restart it, so that might be why it's a little glitchy. Astro, thank you for the super chat. Astro says, I will very much be a teacher's pet with you. Thank you, Astro. You better be. Revenge, thank you for the super chat. Revenge says, yap. Okay. I am not yapping. User, thank you for the super chat. User says, why? User, you commented banana on my live stream. That is rude. Leave my live now. Frog Army, thank you for those thumbs up. Thank you. London, thank you for the super chat. London says, I got a 60 on my test. London, why do you sound happy about that? You should not be happy that you got a 60% on a test. That is diabolical. That is horrible. You need to leave my live right now. That is completely awful, and you should be very disappointed. Calypso, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Calypso. Calypso says your forehead is as big as the Pacific Ocean. Okay. Calypso, you're going on the bad student list, Calypso. How dare you speak to me like that? That is so unbelievably rude. Who do you think you are? Rocco, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Jen says, why are you watching yourself? I am watching myself because we had some issues with my Wi-Fi earlier that I kind of fixed. But, I don't know. Based on some of the comments I'm getting, it seems like my Wi-Fi issues are not fixed. So we're gonna have to fine-tune that. Thank you, I appreciate that. Lacey says, your hair looks so clean. Thank you. Yes, it does. My hair looks extremely clean. You know why? Because I shower. Okay? I shower once every single month, and that is why my hair looks so clean. I'm going to shower once the month ends, so in 6 days, I'm going to shower again. So thank you. I appreciate that, okay? Thank you. What other comment? Rocco says, school sucks so bad. Okay. Rocco, you need to leave my live now. School does not suck. School is the most amazing thing to ever exist. Leave my live now. Juliana, thank you for the super chat. Juliana says, hi, can I be on the good list? Of course you can, Juliana. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to put you on my good student list in case you're new here. I'm keeping track of what you say in my live stream. If you say anything rude or disrespectful, you go on the bad student list. If you say anything nice, though, you go on the good student list. So I suggest you shut your mouth and be nice to me. Now, I do want to take a second to shout out Mary and Jamie, because both Mary and Jamie sent a $100 red super chat. That is the #1 largest super chat of my entire live stream. That means if it stays that way, both of their names are going to go on my official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it is the both of them, so they're both going to go on the honor roll if it stays that way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much once again for that $100 red super chat. I cannot thank you enough for that. Now, I'm only going to be live for another 5 or 7 more minutes, so please be sure to spam your comments if you want a higher chance of me seeing it, okay? So thank you. I appreciate that. I will be live tomorrow night, though, at the exact same time, so make sure you are there and make sure you subscribe. I know you're not subscribed right now, so do it now. Subscribe now. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Frog Army, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Frog. Frog says, I need to go. I'll come back next live stream. Have a great day. Thank you, Frog. I appreciate your very nice comments. Thank you for not sending rude super chats. Thank you. I do want to make it clear, though, you do not need to send any super chats on this live stream, okay? I appreciate each and every single super chat, though. That's why I'm constantly reading them. I don't only read super chats, but I try my best to read every single one because, that's your way to support me, and it's your choice to do that, and I appreciate that so much, whether it's 99 cents or $500. So thank you so much. I appreciate that if you're here. Thank you. If you can't send a super chat, though, that is completely fine. You do not need to. But what you could do is subscribe. Or you could sit here and be entertained. Because that is what I'm here for, honestly, to entertain you. So thank you. I appreciate that. Calypso, thank you for that $5 green super chat, Calypso. Calypso says, I was on the good list last time. Yeah. I'm looking right now at the good student list from last live stream, and you are not on here. So leave my live now, liar. That dude is wrong. Thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. That's the third largest one of my entire live stream. Thank you. That dude says, did you know you look like Megamind? Okay. I did know that because everyone keeps telling me that. Leave my live now. I do not look like Megamind. How dare you be rude to me? Jay comments, bro got his Wi-Fi from Temu. Okay. I know that I'm having Wi-Fi issues right now, okay? I understand that. I do not know why it is happening, but it is ridiculous, okay? I'm going to get this fixed. Do not worry. Tomorrow night, I'm going to make sure that this is a very good live stream. I'm going to try something at the end of the live stream to see if it gets better. I'm going to try and disconnect my Wi-Fi. Giovanni comments, bro's crashing out. I'm not crashing out. Leave my live stream. I don't want you here, Giovanni. Thank you. Dino House, thank you for that super chat. Dino says Megamind. What did I just say about calling me Megamind? I just told you that that is illegal and you need to leave my live now. So get out now. Rocco, thank you for the super chat, Rocco. Rocco says, shut up, school sucks. Okay. How about you shut up? I don't want you here. How about that? School is the best thing to ever exist. Who do you think you are? Max, thank you for the super chat. That is wildly inappropriate, Max. Leave my life now. KK, thank you for the super chat. KK says he is the best at YouTube. You guys are so rude. I agree completely. I am the best at YouTube. And if you can't see that, then you are a bad student. You need to leave my live now. Thank you. There is no reason for you to say stuff like that. Astro, thank you for the super chat. Astro says, can I be on the good student list? Sure, of course you can. Thank you, Astro. I'm going to put you on my good student list right now. Thank you. Cooper, thank you for that super chat. Leave my live now. Hamburger, thank you for the super chat. Hamburger says, in 5th grade, me and my friends flipped off my teacher. That is horrible. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is absolutely ridiculous. That is one of the worst things I've ever seen before. Hamburger, you are a terrible student. You are going on my super bad student list. You are terrible. Who do you think you are? That is ridiculous. Our teachers are the best people ever. Leave my live now. Probably a Wall. Thank you for that super chat. Wall says, how is everyone doing today? I'm doing good, Wall. Thank you. Funky Monkey, thank you for the super chat. Funky Monkey says, have you done the homework as it's... Yeah, okay. Number 1, you are not my teacher. And number 2, I always do the homework. In fact, I always do extra homework because I am the teacher's pet after all. So how about you leave my live if you don't like doing homework? Because in this live stream, we talk about how much we love school. So if you do not like school, then guess what? You need to get out now. You are not welcome here. Thank you very much. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. Thank you. Jake, thank you for the super chat. Jake says, brush your teeth. You got yellow. Okay. My teeth are not yellow. Leave my live now. Car Edits, thank you for that super chat, Car. Car says, I got a 105. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold in that laugh. That was a funny comment. That was a funny comment. Anyways, back in character. Car, thank you for that super chat. Car says, I got a 105 grade because of extra credit. Nice day now. Car, you should not be getting extra credit. That is ridiculous. Extra credit is horrible for you, okay? You should not be getting extra credit for doing nothing, okay? Extra credit is dumb, okay? If you should get the grade that you deserve. Leave my live now if you think otherwise. Thank you. Honestly, why are you here if you're going to be rude to me? That is Nicole, thank you so much for that clapping seal. That is new. That's a new update by YouTube. I think I've never seen that before. I'm glad they did that though, because it gives me more time to react to them. Thank you, Nicole, for that clapping seal. I've never seen that before. Thank you. Ella Walker comments, I doubt you get all A's. Well, Ella, I doubt you actually pass all your classes. How about you focus on your own grades before you worry about my grades? Because I'll have you know, I have straight A pluses unlike you. You get that in your dreams. Actually, no, you don't, because you fail in your dreams. Thank you. Batho, thank you for the super chat. Batho says, this is what a nutcase looks like. Okay, I am not a nutcase. I am the opposite of a crazy person. There is nothing crazy about me, okay? I love school with all of my heart, and there is nothing wrong with that. If you think I am a crazy person for liking school, then you need to leave my life. Nothing about me is crazy. Okay. I am calm now. I am calm. We are calm here, okay? Let me make something very clear. If you are in this live stream, you are not allowed to comment anything rude here, okay? This is a pro-school live stream. You are not allowed to say anything disrespectful or rude about school here. Thank you, Nicole, for that party hat, okay? All we do here is talk about how much we love school. Thank you. Honestly. Like, Tanya Jones commented, I hate school, it is the worst. Tanya, why are you here then? Okay? This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. There is no reason for you to be here if you do not like school. Okay? I am not crashing out. Who said that? Who said that? You are so lucky I can't find your name. But I am not Soda VR commented, a glow stick has a brighter future than you. Are you kidding me? Zapro, thank you for that 100. A glow stick does not have a brighter future than me. I have the brightest future ever, okay? I'm the smartest person in the entire world. So how about you leave my life? What gives you the right to come into my live stream and comment rude things about me? That's not funny. That is rude. That is ridiculous. You need to leave my life right now. That is so rude. Shadow, thank you for that super chat. Shadow says, I'm going to high school in August. Good for you, Shadow. High school is very fun. I love high school. I love learning. So, Shadow, you are going to enjoy that. I hope you are excited for that. However, let me make something very clear. We need to get rid. Who said that? Yeah, just commented, your future is as bright as a dead light bulb. That does not make any sense because a dead light bulb isn't bright at all. That means that you think I don't have a bright future. You need to leave my life now. That is ridiculous. That is not funny. That is such a rude thing to say to someone, okay? You're lucky I'm smart enough to understand that, okay? Leave my life now. Who do you think you are talking to me like that? Team Cool Kid comments, I stole your college degree. No, you didn't. My college degree is right there. You see that right there? It's right below my YouTube plaque. Leave my life now. That is inappropriate. Just Rin comments, you have anger issues? Okay. I do not have anger issues. Leave my life now. I am only angry because there are people here who comment rude and disrespectful things about school, and they are not allowed here. You are not allowed to be here if you do not like school, okay? This is a live stream where we talk about how much we love school. You are not allowed to say anything bad about school here, okay? Leave my life now. Shame on you all. Shame on every single person in here who is commenting rude things about school. That is ridiculous. That is not funny. You all need to leave my life now. How dare you? Jacqueline David comments, that YouTube plaque is fake. Who do you think you are calling my plaque fake? You want to call it fake, huh? How about I go show you it? You want to call it fake? How is that fake? Look at that. Koi Dog for passing 100,000. How is that fake? That is not fake. You need to leave my live stream. I've never lied in my entire life, and what you are is a liar, Jacqueline. You lie every chance you get. You need to leave my live now. You are ridiculous. I do not want you here. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much because I'm going to end the live stream in the next minute or two. So be sure to subscribe now. If you're a good student, do it now. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, it is not that hard to be in my live stream and say nice things to me. Thank you. Thank you. Shadow, wow. Shadow, that is the second largest super chat of my entire live stream. Thank you so much for that $20 orange super chat. Thank you, Shadow. Shadow says, I also passed my end of the year math and English test. Shadow, You're going to go on my super good student list for that. I am so proud of you. Congrats to you, Shadow. Good job for passing your math and English end of the year test. I hope you got an A+ on them, though, because that is the grade that you should be getting. You should always be getting A+s on all of your tests. Thank you. Shadow, thank you for that $20 orange super chat. Shout out to you. Make sure to subscribe. I do want to do one more shout out. They might not be here, but I want to do one more shout out to Mary and Jamie, because both Mary and Jamie sent a $100 red super chat earlier in the live, and that was the #1 largest super chat of the entire live stream. And that means if it stays that way, which I think it will, both of their names are going to go on the official Koi Dog honor roll. This honor roll is a way for me to honor the #1 largest super chat of every single live stream, and right now it is the both of them. So they're both going to go on this honor roll. So thank you so much to Mary and Jamie for that $100 red super chat, the #1 largest one on my entire live stream. If it stays that way, you're both going on the honor roll. So thank you so much for that. That's crazy. Tori, thank you for that super chat. Tori says, I am so sorry. I've been mean to you for a long time. You know what, Tori? I always appreciate an apology. So thank you, Tori. You are going to go on my good student list. See, I appreciate that. See, I can forgive people, okay? It is not that hard. Charles, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. The third largest one of my entire live stream. Do not be rude, though. AVR, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Shadow, thank you for that $10 yellow super chat. Shadow says, thank you. Have a good summer. I am not going to have a good summer, Shadow, okay? I'm going to have a terrible summer. You know why? Because we're not in school, okay? I believe that we need to get rid of summer vacation, okay? There is absolutely no reason for us to not be in school for 2 or 3 straight months. That is ridiculous. I want everyone on my live stream to tell me, should we get rid of summer vacation? Yes or no? I want to be in school for every single day of every single month of every single year of every single... I messed that up. I want to be in school for every single day of every single week of every single month of every single year, okay? Thank you. Leave my live if you disagree. Zoogie, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Zoogie, for not commenting anything rude with that super chat. I appreciate that, because there are a lot of people who join my live. Why are people saying no? Why are you saying no, you don't want to get rid of summer vacation? How about you leave my live if you don't want to get rid of summer vacation? You know what? No, I'm just going to end the live. This is ridiculous. Day one, thank you for that $5 green super chat. Thank you for not saying anything rude to me. Unbelievable. Nearly every single person in this live stream is saying, no, do not get rid of summer vacation. Are you out of your mind? To each and every person who said you should not get rid of summer vacation, I want you all out of my live stream. Leave now. You are not tolerated here. You are not allowed to join tomorrow night's live stream. That is ridiculous. Thank you. Ethan, thank you for the super chat. Ethan says we should have a Lego school. That would be fun, Ethan, because I love Legos, in case you don't know. I actually just built a brand new Lego. Let me show it to you. I'm about to end the live stream anyway, so I'm going to show you my new Lego, Ethan. Give me a second. It takes a while to pull out because it's kind of big. Here we go. This is my brand new Lego. It is the Trevi Fountain. See, Legos are very educational. That is why I enjoy building Legos. So thank you. I love doing Legos. I love them. They're all over my room. Thank you. Now I got to put it back. And there we go. I did not break it. Thank you. See, I'm cool too. I do Legos. I'm a cool person. See? I also have a life outside of school. Not a big life, because school is my life. But thank you. AVR, I do remember you. Thank you for that super chat. Lord Shen, thank you for the super chat. Lord Shen says Megamind. Okay. I am not Megamind. Leave my live now. Nothing about me looks like Megamind. Now, I'm done. I've had it. I'm ending this live stream. It's rude comments after rude comment. Thank you for joining, though. In all seriousness, I am going to go live tomorrow night at the exact same time as tonight. So please be sure to be there. Oh, I would appreciate that so much. And if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe. Please be sure to subscribe. I'd appreciate that so much. Thank you. I will go live tomorrow night. Thank you. I appreciate that. Music says, but doesn't Lego take away from studying time? Yeah. No, it doesn't, because I can do 2 things at once, because I'm that smart. Okay? I can do Lego while I study. You know why? Because my eyes don't build the Lego. My hands do. Okay? And my hands don't do the studying. My eyes do. Okay? You obviously just admitted that you've never studied before in your life. Leave my live now. Thank you. Okay? I do have a ton of Legos, though. Charles, thank you for that super chat. Charles says we should form a study group. We should. I love to study. Okay, thank you. But yeah, I have a lot of Legos. Maybe I'll clean my room, and maybe tomorrow night I will show you my Legos. Now, I do want to ask one question before I go. How do I look right now? Like, am I lagging? Yes or no? Am I lagging? Yes or no? Because we had an issue early on in the live stream where I don't know what happened, but it completely destroyed the live stream, and I don't know. All right, it's 50-50, it looks like. I'm lagging for some people, and I'm not lagging for others. Actually, no, it looks more like 75-25. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Shadow, thank you for that super chat. I'm glad you like Legos. I love Legos too. I have a ton of them. My favorite Lego set. I have the Roman Colosseum and the Death Star. Those are my two favorite. Okay. It seems 50-50. I do want to try something though. Now that I'm ending the live streams, I'm going to try and turn off my Wi-Fi and see how it looks with no Wi-Fi. Hear me, and can you see me? See me. Do I look okay? Look better? Oh. It's apparently a lot worse. Okay. My bad. My bad. Can you hear me and see me now? Can you hear me and can you see me? Is that better? Okay. Oh, did I just ruin the entire live stream? Oh, I might have just ruined the entire live stream by doing that. Wow. Well, thank you for telling me that. That was an interesting experiment. I will never do that again. I'm gonna fix these Wi-Fi issues. It's not my Wi-Fi. It's something with YouTube, I think. I don't know. Like 15 minutes in, it just suddenly went disconnected, reconnecting. So I'll have to look into that. I'll have to see what happened. Eli, thank you for that super chat. Lord Shen, thank you for that super chat. I do not look like Megamind, though. Leave my live. Who else said something? Kendall, thank you for the super chat. I always brush my teeth. F, thank you for the super chat. School does not suck. KK, thank you for the super chat. KK says best channel. Thank you. I do have the best channel. Now, I'm going to end this live stream. Thank you for joining. I will be live tomorrow night, and I'm going to try my best to fix the lag. Thank you. Good night.